What's going on, brothers and sisters? This your brother Majors. And when I first came into the truth, I kept hearing people saying that who opposed the Bible, that the Bible was plagiarized by Kemet, and that the stories and information from the Bible came from Egypt. So I wanted to do my research and make sure, because I knew the Bible had been fully translated, but I didn't find any information showing that the Mdu Ntr or the hieroglyphs were fully translated. And so therefore, here's a video of their own so-called scholars.
Peace, family. This presentation right here is titled, The Mdu Ntr Has Not Been Deciphered. Factual. He has factually and scholastically proven that the Mdu Ntr has not been deciphered. So with that being said, with all the alleged black scholars that walk this planet today, the number one question and concern would be, have y'all missed this information? That would be the number one question. So with that being said, without further ado, let's jump into this, family. Who's going to try to use this African Frenchman and allege that the Mdu Ntr has been translated through his means. His name is John Claude Mboli. Now, Mboli is not a linguist, and neither are you. This is a book that John Claude Mboli wrote, titled Origine des Langues Africaines, to speak French. Apparently, you can hear some Latin in that, as well as somewhat French. Now, with that being said, family, he acting like these languages are spoken by indigenous Africans and that they're able to translate the ancient Egyptian language predicated upon those language conspiracies. That's a lie. You know why? Because it has been changed to Latin. This is why you see Latin on his book, alleging that it is through this tongue he's able to find synchronicity in ancient language. Why? Because, as I'm going to show y'all, Europeans went back and tampered with the tongue of African people during the 1900s. So you cannot use some newly introduced format of vernacular expression that's tainted and compare it to something that's ancient and original in its own, from its own source, and claim that you found the key.
First of all, the hieroglyphs have never been translated. No black man has ever helped any hieroglyphic translator. Prior to the Rosetta Stone being found, you have from the year 1505 until the finding of the Rosetta Stone of books being published about translations on hieroglyphs, leading up to Athanasius Kircher. So, y'all say this, that, and the third about Athanasius Kircher, but you wouldn't have Ibn Washia's work without Athanasius Kircher because he's the one who translated it. But get this, Athanasius Kircher never existed. Zagakristos is the real Athanasius Kircher. Zagakristos is half Italian, half Ethiopian. So that's the person who introduced Ibn Washia's work. That's the person who introduced Coptic to being involved in translating the hieroglyphs. That's a real checkmate on Kakek. You can't translate pictorial images. You can only describe what they are. Geographical locations. You cannot take a geographical location and turn it into a letter. You cannot take a picture. I can't take a picture of my background and say it's a letter. I can't take a picture of my refrigerator with everything on it and everything around it and say it's the letter F. You can't do that. Not only that, you did not hear the ancient ancestors speak the language, therefore you will never know exactly how they pronounce their words.
When I came into the truth, man, I dedicated myself to defend this gospel to the end. No matter who it is, no matter where it is. I could post more information, but at this point, it'll just really be overkill. I'll see y'all on the Truth Tour.